Hey everybody, it's Collector Dude. I'm back with another haul. I went out to a couple of stores over the past few days and on the weekend, past weekend, and I grabbed a few things and I waited till I got about 40 books so I could show you all of them at the same time, so I didn't do like a real short haul. So this probably, hopefully it'll be really quick. But there's some really nice stuff coming out. And I've been keeping up with King in Black, and I'm liking it. And so let's get into this and show you what I got. I got the Chris Claremont special, the anniversary special. I read through it, and I don't know what you think. I was like, I don't know really what's going on and what it's about, everything, and I'm gonna have to look at it again because it was kind of like all over the place, I think. But I got it for the cover, and then when I read it, I'm like, what's going on? So I have to read it again. Maybe I was just tired or something. But this cover was awesome. It's a variant edition. Look at that. Look at that bear up there. You can see him going some real big noise, like on what was the name of the movie with Tom Cruise in it and everything, War of the Worlds, the big loud ships and everything, just a big huge roar. And she turns around and what she's gonna do with that little arrow, whew, it's like, man. But that was a cool one. And then I went back to Half Price Books. I got the other books to this, the Deceased 4, I think it was, with Joker, and I found number 5, which is Harley Quinn in it. Pretty crazy. So I wanted to get the whole ones because I like to do a reading of all of them. It'd be cool. And I think I like to collect all these covers by, is this Matina? Because I was like, you got to be kidding me. These are really good. So this one's Deceased Dead Planet number 5. And that's Swamp Thing. And then we got Dr. Fate number 6. Like, man. And then this was a new one I got. I got this at, this was at Half Price Books as well. Deceased, A Good Day to Die, number 1. But I'm really liking these covers. They're pretty sick looking. In a good way, in a bad way. But wow. All of them zombified. Whew. Then I got this. This was cool. Yeah, this was at one of my Half Price Books. Superman, DC Comics presents Superman and Green Arrow. Picked that up for a couple bucks. And I went to Capital City Comics today. I hadn't been there in a while. And I wanted to go to the Half Price Books, but I stayed at Capital City Comics longer than what I expected because I was talking to the guy there. I love talking to him. Pretty cool guy, Tony. And I flipped through all of the boxes of comic books he has. And a lot of stuff was 50% off. And stuff was marked down. These weren't marked down, but I had this when I was a kid. I was in the hospital for a few months. I'd say maybe, was it a month and a half? A month to a month and a half, something like that. Because I was growing real quick, and my one leg was shorter than the other one, and I could barely walk and everything like that. So I had to be in the hospital, get blood tested, everything. They were trying to figure out what was going on, and that's what it was. My legs were really weird, but they're even now and everything. But thank God. But I was in the hospital for a while. My friend came to visit me, and he brought me a comic book, and I have no idea where it is. And I was like, oh, I wonder where that is. And then when I saw this, I said, grab it. And it was 12 bucks. But I was like, you know what? This brings back memories. Devil Dinosaur number 2. My friend Calvin Dotson brought this to me. I was in 6th grade. We were both in 6th grade. We were in 5th grade, moving to 6th. And I did my homework in the hospital and everything for a while. And he brought this to me. And I think he brought me some other books too. But I remember this one. But I don't know where it is. So I said, you know what, buy this. And like I said, it was 12 bucks at Capital City, so I grabbed it. And you know, if you've seen some of my other videos, I've already picked up Devil Dinosaur stuff at, I got some at Pack Rat, and I found another one at Half Price Books, which was cool. So I'd like to hopefully get almost a complete collection if I can. Well, see, he didn't have number 1 because I was looking for that. But I saw somebody on Facebook today had one. So I said, you know what? And it popped into my head. So when I was looking through all the books, I found that one. And there's another book that I found, series, like 3 or 4 books, I think it's 5 altogether, of Spider-Man that I want to try to get. And I got 3 of them, and I got 4, one of them here, but I misplaced it. I'm like, somebody asked me to do a reading of it or just a review of it, and it's good. So when I get to it, I'll show you. Ghost Rider, Trail of Tears. This was number 6 of 6. I like Crane's artwork. This was just a cool cover. So I grabbed this one. I didn't have this one. So it's kind of like more mature artwork or something in it. Nothing like nudity or anything like that. It's like just scary images and everything, and crazy stuff. But I just love the artwork, and it's just beautiful. It's just cool the way that looks, everything. So he's a great artist. So I got that. Then I found Guardians of the Galaxy #6, and I loved the cover, so I grabbed it. I was like, that is cool. It looks like it's mixed with real, or it could just be all digital. But the Silver Surfer flying down the street in New York. I would think that's New York. Thought that was cool. This one, I wanted to get 2, and I asked the guy at Laughing Ogre, and I said, I got 1 cover, but the variant, would that be considered 2 of the same book? He goes, yeah. He said, just wait a week. And this was last week I bought it on Wednesday. And then I went back this week, and I'm thinking, I can't get it yet. I have to wait till next week, and maybe he'll let me buy one. But haha, #1. So I wanted to get the other cover and everything, and it wasn't the one with him looking more realistic on there, looking really like Crazy Clown. But I still wanted to get a copy of it because I wanted to check it out. And I did it on the previews. I went over it in the image previews. And then when I saw it, I said, you know what, that might be something I need to pick up because it's like Ice Cream Man. When I saw Ice Cream Man, I said, I got a hunch about that. And I picked up like several copies of #1, and I'm glad I did. So, but like just, I wish I would have thought of that with Amazing Spider-Man #55. And I didn't. So I went and bought some on eBay. I spent a little bit more money for them, but I was like, I gotta have a few copies of it, and I'm gonna give one of them away. So the black cover with the white, and then I ordered 20 copies of the black cover with the red, and I'm gonna give away 5 of those, and that's coming soon. And whenever it gets printed. And I was thinking about ordering one of the Venom covers, but I'm thinking they were $24.99 on Patrick Gleason's website, and I didn't know anything about it, but they sold out like crazy. And real quick, and people got them online for $90, $89.99, I think, all the way up to $200 raw. And then when you grade them, they're even more. And I'm thinking, I don't want to pay that much. I paid like $25 to $30 for just the black cover, Amazing ASM 55. I paid like, it was like, I think one was $25, one was $30, and another one might have been $35 for it. And I'm thinking, should I be spending that much money? But you know, it's my money. I really want a cover of it. So I said, I could possibly find one at Half Price Books, but I said, you know what? Just buy them. Forget it. Just buy them, everything, and give one away for your channel. Like I said, I got the other contest I got to do. I'm going to try to get that done this week. I've been off all week. I took a vacation. So I'm going to try to get that contest done that I was supposed to get done in November and catch up with this one and some other stuff. So I'm just trying to bring it all together and complete it. And then once I get that done, I can breathe a little bit, and then I'll have another contest pretty soon. But I thought that was cool. Those covers, ASM 55, really nice looking. So I'm gonna do another video. If I don't do it on this one, I'll do another video and have an opening with that plus an AOK I got and everything. And I got an AOK from the Crazy Louisiana Stormtrooper. He got some awesome stuff. It's pretty heavy, so I get it right here. Everything. He texts me, say, "Hey, did you get your package?" I want you to open it up on your channel. So I said I gotta open that up, but this one's just my haul video, and I'm gonna do another video for that stuff. But I'm excited about it. It's cool. This is Incredible Hulk number 52. I didn't have this one. I've been trying to collect all Deodato stuff, but this is number 52. And the cover artwork's beautiful, Deodato Jr. And I got the other ones, but I didn't have that one, so I'm like piecing them together. And I'd like to do, I'm gonna start a video series like I did with Alex Ross of all the Deodato artwork. And I think what I'm gonna do is do flip throughs of his stuff. I'll show you the cover and I'll do a flip through of it. This is another one that I didn't have, and I said, you know what, just pick it up. I found it at Laughing Ogre. It was like $6.25. Is Infinity Wars number 6. I didn't grab it before and didn't finish it. I got 1 through 5. I didn't have this one. So that's there. Deodato artwork on the cover and on the inside. It's really nice. This one, my girlfriend Janet, she loves Lady Sif. So I saw some other ones there. I didn't pick them all up, but I'm going to try to go back and get them at Capital City. But this is Journey into Mystery number 648. I think there's some stuff before it with Sif in it, but they didn't have those. And they had a few afterwards, but I didn't get them yet. I'm going to go back and get them. These were like $3 a piece. But this one was $3. $3. I picked this one up. Well, she likes Lady Sif, so I'm gonna get these and surprise her with them. But that looks cool. And then these, I think I saw some at Half Price Books at one time, but I didn't get them because I didn't know she liked them. And she tells me she likes them. And I go back, they're gone. I'm like, ah. So once anytime I see something and I know somebody likes it, I'm gonna try to grab it, save it for them, and put them on the side. And when I get a chance to, and send it to them. Like I was thinking about that with all you guys that continually respond and encourage me and everything. Keep doing it, because I'm going to surprise you with a lot of AOKs this year, everything like that. I just feel good about that. Like the one person that screwed me over and stole from me and everything, unless he makes it right, he doesn't get anything. So like I said, I'm like that. I'm fair, and like I said, I pray for you and everything, but you break my trust, and then that's not good. And I'm sure every one of you feels the same way. You do it with like your kids, you do it with your family, you do it with your friends, you do it with your coworkers, whatever it may be. And if your trust gets broken, it's hard to build that back up. So hopefully, like I said, if he fixes it and does what we planned or what we talked about, then it'll be okay. But there'll be some stipulations, some different things that go with anything that I do with him ever again. Like I said, until that trust is maybe built up again. But like with you guys, as long as everything's cool and stuff like that, if I get your addresses, or if I ask for your address and I find out from watching your videos or different things that you post on my videos, or anything else, or send me an email, something that you like, if I find it, I'll send it to you. I don't care what it is. If it's something I can help you with and I got the money, or if I got the time or something like that, I'll hook you up like that. But if it's something that I don't want to depart with or anything like that, I'll just say no. So it's just that simple. It's like, hey, Collector Dude, what about that book? No. What about that book? Oh yeah, you can have that one. Or yeah, $10 or whatever. But the way I do it now is I get the money first, then I send you the book. And I think I've earned that trust because I give away so much stuff. And I'm on here all the time. So if I screw somebody over, call me out and tell them, hey, Collector Dude screwed me over. If that happens. But it ain't going to happen. And another thing too, I sent something to Pages, Films, and Plastics, the Ghost Rider book for Alex Ross. I sent it to him. A month later, it comes back to me in the mail. I'm thinking, so I need to get in touch with Pages, Films, and Plastics and ask him, hey, what happened? Did he move? Because it put down Return to Sender on it, and it was kind of beat up. And open it up, the book it was a little bent. I'm thinking, what happened? So I got to get a hold of him, or him, I think it's him, and find out what happened. So I can send him that book back, because he won the contest, and I want him to get that book. So I just got to get back to him. But like I said, different stuff like that. I would like to do a bunch of AOKs this year, because I think that's a cool thing to do. But here we go with King in Black #3. This is very good. I've been loving this story and everything. No, it's like, wow. That's why I like him, because the villains that are really powerful, I can't wait to figure out how they're going to take them down. Because I keep thinking about different things I've accomplished or beat down by myself in my life. And then you got help. And you see some of the help, they can help you only to a certain extent. And then you're on your own until you find somebody else that has more strength, more knowledge, more wisdom, more understanding, that they can help take you even further and everything. And then you learn in the process what to do in case anything like that happens again. So I'm like, when I'm watching this, they've already went through Empire and then other stuff. So I'm thinking now they got to go through Null, and this guy is taking over everything. So I'm thinking, how are they going to use what knowledge and everything they've had before and utilize the different people and the different tie-ins? Because I'm buying everything. Black Cat she's bad. She just did something in her book that was really cool. She used like a vehicle that we all know about that sticks to walls, and she has a few people help her, and she freed somebody, and it was really cool. You have to check this story, Black Cat #2. But I like that story. And then Thunderbolts, they're trying to do like a Suicide Squad type funny type thing, like Superiors, Foes of Spider-Man type funny gags and everything, where they're joking around with each other to get them to be a team to help. And they did similar thing like with Union Jack and the Union book, but it's not going quite well with him. So they're trying to figure out what to do with him so he can bring his team together and work together to help out Britain. And I'm really liking the tie-ins and everything. So let me know what you guys think about that. But here we go with Maestro #1. I got the McGinnis cover because I love McGinnis's artwork. Ryan Stegman had a cover too, but I had it, and I said, you know what, I don't want to buy 2 covers of it, but that is cool. Look at the muscles. Powerful. And I love Maestro too, because he's so powerful, and he's crazy. And I'm thinking, I want to see him go to level, just to see him brought down, because he don't deserve that. He's crazy, and he's lost it. And to see him build it, just like Superior Spider-Man, I love to see him do well. I'm thinking, where's he gonna mess it up yet? Because he's so arrogant. You're like, he can't fathom himself failing. So when he does fail, it's kind of like Spock. Spock's like, wait a minute, that's illogical. What could have possibly go? Spock, you got to think outside the box. You're thinking with such logic, and you've got a computer brain. Like you said, well, are you out of your Vulcan mind and everything like that? It's like how I used to joke with him and everything. But when you see these characters and they're so confident and sure of themselves, and then they fail, and I like that. And everything, different things. Like, just think about your own life. You can relate to some of these things, and some of the kids. Everything. As you grow older, you realize that stuff too. Like, you might not be able to relate to some of the things. Like when I watched the Flintstones, was never married when I was a kid. I would think not, but after I got married, it was funnier. I was like, Fred, you're gonna get in trouble. Barney, you better stop. I mean, I laughed then, but you were related to it more after you got married, when you watched the Flintstones and the Jetsons and stuff like that, different shows like that. When you were a kid, you still though liked the superheroes because you've seen something that you could look up to and go, wow, that's amazing. Like I used to look at my dad like that, or my mom. It's like amazing how they did. Or my big brother or sisters or something like that. You look at them and go, that is so cool what they can do. Because my brother was in sports and stuff, football and basketball and everything. And my nephew was good at different things like that. Or different people that could fix a car and watching them, or they'd come by and visit my sister or my brother, and they have a motorcycle, or they'd have a sports car. I'm like, wow. And my nephew's dad used to have a big motorcycle, and just stuff like that. And when you put it into stories and you can relate to it in the comic books and stuff, when you see the villains and the good guys, it's amazing to me. I'm looking forward to seeing what the Maestro is going to do, because his origin story was bad, really good. Now this one's Man's World issue 1. I love the cover. I think there was different covers, but when I saw this one, I said, this looks like my boy Mike Deodato, and it is. His name's down there. I love his artwork. That is so cool. So I'm going to see what this is. It might be, it says mature, so I'm going to see what they're talking about with that. And this is cool. This is one book I'm going to go through. Marvel Knights. It's a sketchbook. It's real thin. I just picked this up at Capital City. So every time I see sketchbooks, I like to pick them up just to do flip throughs so you can see those. This is cool too. I wanted to get this for a while, and I don't know why I kept putting it off, but this is Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and Captain America number 128. Marvel Team Up number 128, a photograph cover. And I opened it up and flipped through it. It was only $3, so I picked it up, but I opened it up and it's got like how they made, it's got stories in it, but then how they made the cover and everything. They got pictures and everything, and have them all in different poses, trying to figure out which one they're going to use. But that is so cool. I like that. I like to get the one with, did they do one with Spider-Woman? I know they did one with Spider-Man. And everything had his mask off, and it like the Flash and everything, and he had the suit with just his jeans on. I like to get that one too. But this is cool. I've been loving this story. Like I said, I got it set aside over here. Once in Future. This is number 15. I like the first 2 books. I got to read. I just read the first one, and I finally found that number 2, so I can read the whole thing now. But I've been reading King in Black, and I'm catching up. And when I went to Capital City, I'll show you. I picked up other books that I didn't read before because I had stopped collecting Venom after issue 16. And I was like, no. I remember looking at all the comic books on the shelf, and I was like, those are some cool covers, but I didn't pick them up because I was buying other stuff. I wish I would have kept buying them, because very good. And Ryan Stegman's artwork. But then Mark Bagley did some stuff too. But this is number 15 of Once in Future. They had a black and white cover, and I didn't get it, which I'd like to go back and get it because I love the story. This is at Capital City as well. This was, no, this was at, Half Price Books. When I saw it, I said, this is cool. Preview Showcase, DC Preview Showcase, Nightmaster. Come Darkness, Come Death. This is number 84. A Preview Showcase. Very nice. This one had the name of my girlfriend's granddaughter, Zoe, in it. When I looked at the preview, Serial by Terry Moore. And she likes Terry Moore as well. This is number 1. As soon as I saw it, I grabbed it. But depending on what's in it, we'll get a copy and give it to my girlfriend's daughter, and maybe she can show it to her daughter. But if not, it'll just be ours, because I don't want to pass on anything that's not appropriate. You know, I mean, like, it's not kid friendly, because it's a, you know, when you watch movies like, how did they have those kids play in Poltergeist? Did they get scared when they were making a movie? Or Exorcist? Any of those horror movies, and there's kids in them. Did they get scared when they were making a movie? Stranger Things. How did they do that? It's like, can they handle it? Or did the kid, I had nightmares, I can't play in the movie anymore. Your parents are going, oh no, my paycheck. No. But when you think about it, I mean, I know when I was a kid, I didn't like The Exorcist, but I still wanted to watch it, though. I was sneaking around, and when you see it, you're like, oh man, I wish I wouldn't have saw it. But Janet was telling me one time she went to go see one movie with her mother, and I forgot what it was. Either it was Halloween or something like that. And she said every time something came up, she goes, I didn't know anybody got killed, because every time something like that came up, my mother reached over and covered up my eyes. And she was like trying to turn around her mother. You're not going to look at that. It's like, why take it to the movie? It's like, that I was cracking up. I was like, why would you do that? But I remember seeing different movies like that. It was like, no, you can't watch that. You're too young. Something like that. Like when in the very first Incredible Hulk movie, when and I felt bad because my son was watching. He was probably about 8, and they were taking that needle and they were getting ready to put it in the Hulk's eye, and my son was going, ah, and I should have said stop, but I didn't. It was like it happened so quick. I'm like, I looked at him, I'm like, uh-oh, and I didn't want him to get scared. But and then he was like, I don't know if he started laughing or it was just he was okay after that. But it was just like, yeah, you think of a needle going in your eye? It's like a famous old EC comic or something like that with a needle going in somebody's eye real close. And I think there's even one in Incredible Hulk, one of the ones or before Mike Deodato, where they got a guy holding a scalpel right up to somebody's pupil. I'm like, you don't like stuff like that. It's like, no, please don't. This is what I was talking about. Somebody wants me to do a reading of this. The Amazing Spider-Man Back in Black. I got 540, 542, and 543. But I already have 539, the very first cover, but I misplaced it, and I got to find it because I want to do a reading or a flip through of it. But these are cool. This is when Aunt May got shot by a sniper, and Peter went off. I don't know if he does it in 541, but he does it in 542. Look at him. He won't be smirking at the end of the book. Peter, wow. I don't want to say anything, but when I do a flip through of it, you'll see it. It'll be spoilers in it, I'll tell you, because when you do a flip through, you're going to see everything in the book just like you're looking through it. And if you've seen the book already and you like the story, put it down in the comments below and let me know what you thought. Because I already flipped through them and I was like, very good. And Peter was like, looking at the rest of the people that saw him take care of the Kingpin. He said, I'm like, you know, everybody else. Anybody comes near me, you're done. I was like, Peter Parker said that? And I'm flipping through it going, wow, Peter. He was mad. It was like, you mess with my family, my friends? It ain't gonna happen. I was like, wow. And this is 543. That was the last one, and then it goes to One More Day, or I think it is One More Day storyline, which is very controversial too. Here's The Amazing Spider-Man. This was the annual #1. This was cool. I grabbed it because it said it was a little bit of money, but the villain looked kind of interesting to the character there, Jackpot. I don't know if she's a villain or anti-hero or vigilante, whatever she is, but I had to, I'm gonna look through and find out. These were cool because I've been liking these covers for a while, because these I think are Matina early covers, and I'm thinking this is good stuff. And I saw these years ago at half price books, but I put them down. I didn't want to get them because I said there's too many of them. I don't want to buy them all because I know once I start buying one, I end up buying 30 books, and I'm like, ugh. But these were cool, so I picked them up. 130 and 131 of Thunderbolts, Dark Reign. These were $1.49 each. Look at that. Very cool. They're going for a little bit because Deadpool's on there. I grabbed those. Then I picked up these. Venom, number 25. I got the, I'm starting to read it because I wanted to catch up to see if anything about Null in it. And I bought me a box. This is 4th printing, number 25. And here's 3rd printing of number 26. And 4th printing of number 27. I didn't get anything of Venom Island, and I got to go back and get them. If I can, I'll try to get them on eBay or something so I can get the first prints, all of them, but if they cost too much, I won't. But I'll keep looking. This is first printed. It's a variant of issue 28. I'm looking forward to reading that. And since I showed them on the video now, I can put them in a pile to read. These other ones are going to go in another pile. Then I picked up Weapon X, all new first issue, The Hunt for Sabretooth. Got part 1, part 2, part 3, and the conclusion of this. And I think I already got this cover, but when I saw it, I grabbed it again. That's 1. There's 2, 3, and 4. Thought those were cool. Then I got What If. I've been liking What If issues. Astonishing X-Men number 1. I think this is my 2nd copy. Then I got What If X-Men Age of Apocalypse number 1. One of my favorite writers, Remender. Then I found another copy of 273, Uncanny X-Men 273, for $1. They mark these down sometimes, I'm surprised. And X-Men, Uncanny X-Men 504 with a Manifest Destiny storyline. Terry Dodson cover, very cool. Then I got my last comic book here is Uncanny X-Men, the final issue, number 544. I picked it up because it said final issue. I think it's going for maybe a little bit more because it says final issue. And I'm contemplating figuring out, I said, do I want to try to slab comic books? Do I really want to try to send them in, or do I just want to put them in my plastic top loaders? And I think I'm just going to keep putting them in the plastic top loaders. If I see something maybe that's really something like my Batman Adventures number 12, first appearance of Harley Quinn, or different things like that, or first appearance of Kamala Harris, not Kamala Harris, but Kamala Khan, yeah, first appearance of, but that, any book that's really just worth a lot, or it's just very special, maybe I'll do it with those. But I have to look into it because I've been seeing people talk about it on Facebook and how expensive it is. And there's YouTube videos that talk about what you got to do and how you tape it up and prepare it. Or if you go to a convention, which I hope we can get back to doing conventions and stuff like that. And because I haven't been to one in years, I've talked about it on my videos before. But since COVID, they didn't have anything last year, and all this virtual stuff. And I'm thinking, virtual, but you get on there, you do the FaceTime thing or something. How they do it, you pay for it, I guess. But I wonder how that went. But to actually go there and see the people and shake their hand, talk to them and everything, hopefully we can get that back to that and they can start doing that again. But other than that, that's it. Like I said, I'm going to do another video pretty soon. I got these are my books that I got for, what am I saying? Amazing Spider-Man 55, and then my AOK. So I think I'm going to combine them together and show you these. Everything like I said, I'm going to give one away. But other than that, I think that's it. So, yeah. That was really cool. I like that. I had some fun. I had fun going out looking at the comic books and going to the comic book store. At least I could go in that. I just put my mask on and stuff. That was fun. And what's amazing is I got to drive my car. I washed it today. It looks beautiful and everything, bright orange and everything. But I was talking to the guy. I said, you know what? It snowed on Christmas and maybe a couple of days afterwards, but it's been so clear. It's like, I wonder if it's going to snow again. The way everything's going and everything, it just seems like it's cold. But when the sun's out and everything, I'm thinking, thank you, God. It was like, it's a beautiful day. I can keep driving my car. It's a daily driver. And when I'm driving in my truck and everything, I'm making deliveries and different things like that, it's easier to do instead of having to worry about sliding and stuff like that. So I'm like, I don't mind it. Unless there's a serious problem or something like that with the weather, I'm liking it. But if it snows again, it snows. So, you know, every once in a while, we'll get snow. And sometimes we won't get it. It's just weird. I haven't been paying attention to the weather and what the weather's been saying has been going on. But you just look outside and go, oh, it's pretty nice outside. Well, I'll put a couple of layers on, stay a little warm. But I went out and washed the car, wiped it all down and everything like that. It made the wheels shine and stuff. So that was cool. Hopefully I can do another video of my car, maybe talking about the window sticker and different things like that, because people have asked me about it. So if I can do some videos for my car, because I'm surprised people like the car, and I've been getting a lot of hits on that more than I've been getting on the comic book stuff. So it's just what you like to watch. But other than that, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you guys have been picking up. Let me know what you liked that you saw and everything like that. And if you got any A-OK ideas and everything, maybe we could talk stuff out. And I will talk to you later. And Collector Dude is out.